try 1080. If it gives issues up here, I will switch it. That's my Japanese room separator. Love that thing. Fucking love it. I'm gonna have that for life, dude. I'm gonna when I get money, I'm buying another one. Because that thing can help you everywhere. It's gonna be amazing. Alright. Bit of things to talk about here. Since we know it's gonna cut into movie, shit. I can pause the movie. Alright, fast tip. I never forgot you guys yesterday. It was Thanksgiving and I didn't want to assume. I never want to be like that. Even if we hit like a big number on this channel, which to me we've already done. Thousands is fucking insane. But even if we hit like a ridiculous like 1 million amount of people, I never want to be like, oh, you better clear your day for me. I always assume that you have your own life. I always want my fans and friends to be treated that way. Oh, really? Fucking thing goes off now. But that's why I didn't come on yesterday. Plus, to be honest with you, this will be a key. Like, I've said this before in videos, very rarely. But since this playthrough is more me opening my heart and sharing with the people who believed in me, stuck with me, I'll open some things up. Thanksgiving's one of the most hated days of my life. I'll always hate it. You can't ask me to not hate it. If you want to be a friend and show you care, on Thanksgiving, drop a comment saying, I hope your Thanksgiving sucks ass. I'll know that you love me and you care about me. Thanksgiving was the day when I turned 21, I almost killed myself. Alright? There. I'm not validating it. I'm so glad I didn't do it. Anyone who's dealing with that, I'm going to tell you the truth, which doctors and people aren't going to like. Because I went through it, I can say it. You got to find the answer yourself. You got to find something to believe in and you got to push forward. Having other people do it for you just makes you not appreciate what's around you. You have to step up and go, something's wrong with my life, and fix it. I hope that helps someone. Because seriously, I did therapy. I did therapists. Didn't do shit. It doesn't mean there aren't therapists that are good. Just I didn't have any luck. Chester Bennington didn't have any luck. A lot of people with major depression don't. You know what I mean? For me, I think it was drugs. Mainly like cigarettes, and it's depriving oxygen from your brain. It's changing your brain chemistry, man. So I mean, it messes you up. I know this video is probably gonna get in trouble on YouTube, but I'm not aiming for YouTube fame. I'm aiming for a real conversation with you guys, with what happened with me. All right. So, the last bit of update I have, the Black Friday sale came today, and I saw it and I snapped. I couldn't do it anymore. I was playing Wolfenstein, the Young Blood. Love it, by the way. And I snapped. I was like, that's it. That's it, Bethesda. You pissed me off. And I went and looked how much Doom Eternal was. And there it was. Along with Doom. Doom 2. Doom 3. And Doom 64. All for $54. So they're all downloaded and downstairs. I'm going to focus on this. And I'm going to play those to myself. Maybe if you guys ask for it, we can do something. Uh-oh. but that's what I'm doing. What do we got here? Hope everybody's doing well. Sorry about that story. I didn't mean to bum anyone out. It's just, I like to be real. It's one of the reasons I like Markiplier, Girls Play, Jacksepticeye. At first, Jack didn't do it, but he opened up eventually and admitted that he's human. That he has depression. Of course you do, dude. You gotta face it, we're so lonely, we started this. We started talking to a camera. Like, come on, dude. Of course you know loneliness and depression. Let me check what this comment is. Alright, whoop-a-doo. Yo! And it is... Boom, Randy. What's up, buddy? I did not break my promise to you. I was gonna stream yesterday. Oh, I just saw that. Okay, I'll read that in a second. I was gonna stream yesterday, but I didn't know if you celebrate Thanksgiving, what. And I was like, instead of being presumptuous, oh wait, we're gonna try to beat this damn thing. I'm only doing a chapter today because I got Doom downstairs. Oh, you were unsuccessful with getting it? I really don't know why you care so much. They have nothing, dude. They don't even know what they're doing with PSVR. You know that it's probably going to be like this generation, so there's probably going to be a PS5 Pro. I mean, chill. Seriously, there's tons of great games, man. There's no way you're caught up. Even if you do this gaming for a living, you're not caught up. There's a fuck ton of games. You tell me what you like, I'll throw a bunch of games your way for you to check out. I'll name a bunch for you to go get. Guarantee you, man. Here we go. Oh, I got one last thing to say. All the girls at McDonald's today fucking cracked me up because I wanted to, like, grab them, hug them, and be like, thank you so much. Because of you, I can go to hell. Because I got the Doom collection. I'm so excited. I love Doom, dude. And from all accounts, they did a good job.
The Ragnite capital of the world.
Huh?
Sounds like fun, yeah?
What?
Ipseria was once the leading country in Ragnite production for Europa. Originally, Ruse was lacking in both natural resources and national power, not unlike Jutland. But after seizing Ipseria, Ruse exploited those resources to become a global power while
Is this
toying
the same
with the
world as
existing ones.
Europa as, like, the first Valkyria? Doesn't sound like it. I don't recognize these.
Ipseria is the heart of the Rusi Empire. We will have Jutland take it.
Damn,
Our
she has
presently
big...
destitute country should be rejuvenated by gaining control of the Ragnite.
Which in turn means weakening
It's not realistic unless there's at least two guys going.
Magnificent bastard.
Look who's talking. Have you seen your suit?
Once we get our hands on all that Ragnite, my company's net worth is gonna skyrocket.
Really?
You wouldn't be the only one to profit. If current issues like inflation or supply shortages are resolved, naturally...
The people of Jutland will see the war as a success, just like we want.
Violet, are any Grand Generals stationed in Ipseria?
No?
And how do the people of Ipseria feel about Ruse's occupation?
To hear my business partners tell it, they don't think too kindly of their Imperial occupiers. After Ruse invaded and took control, the Emperor didn't waste any time cleaning house.
Of course not.
Executed the entire royal family along with any loyalists.
That sounds like something Claudius would do.
I'm sorry, but we're playing a fucking political game. And it's kind of crazy that that's what they did in North Korea. I was watching a bunch of stuff. I'm sorry, man. I hope this doesn't bum me out. I saw a bunch of stuff and I was like, what would be the real reason that a man like that would shed tears? And then it hit me. Because he was killing his own citizens to stop the spread, and lo and behold, that finally came to headlines. It's not a new thing that he does, you know what I mean? It's just, goddamn, dude. You really thought it was gonna stop? You killed all those people for no reason, and it probably killed its own people on top of the ones you killed. I was wondering why North Korea went fucking black for so long. That's why.
Still, the effect was instantaneous. There are hardly any dissenting opinions against Ruse there since they fear military oppression.
Doesn't mean their dissatisfaction isn't simmering under the surface. Guess that's where I come in. Got it. We'll distribute an anonymous flyer. A manifesto from resistance forces trying to shed a light on Ruse's crimes and restore honor to their late king.
Straight up sedition. And I thought I was the bastard here.
The fuck is
I
sedition?
take that as a compliment.
Stir up Ipseria and lay the groundwork, making them more accepting of Jutland. It's a solid idea.
You can leave the distribution of the flyers to me.
Please continue the operation within Jutland as well.
More rabble-rousing? We already threw fuel on that fire.
Rabble-rousing.
We'll
It's
do
like
it as
something
much
from
as we
South
can.
Park.
A war effort's only as strong as the citizens who support it.
Precisely. Amlet, make sure to pay attention to the citizens when you walk around town. We can gauge public opinion toward the war by their attitude toward the commander of the elite unit.
What?
And again, be amicable.
That's rich, coming from you.
Got it.
Good. That concludes today's agenda.
Well,
I feel
then,
like I need to
meeting
fucking
adjourned.
buy a bunch of encyclopedias
get
to
real
understand
busy
these
around
people.
here.
No one talks like this. God damn it. I fucking read a book written by a guy who's been a doctor for about 40 years. I have no fucking clue what they just said. Chapter 1, The Liberation War. I just feel like it's one of those autocorrect. It's not the... It's the right word, but it's not what normal people would use.
Sunset. We can't help but come here, can we? This used to be our favorite spot.
What?
Yeah.
Are you wearing underwear?
I have an idea, Am. What do you say we go grab a drink afterward?
I'd rather just get back to headquarters.
Oh, come on. A few rounds wouldn't hurt.
We don't need anyone getting suspicious of me. Besides, I need to put together a plan to free Upsaria.
What an annoyingly flawless response.
What would be suspicious about a
come
man
join me
drinking with a
next time.
woman?
We haven't gone drinking in a while with just the two of us. Even you need to unwind at some point.
Sure.
I'll hold you to it. You just gave me your word. You're a rare breed of man.
Do you have to put that on like strap at a
the kind
time?
that doesn't pass out when they go drinking with me.
His costume looks annoying as
I
fuck.
won't let you get away so easily.
I put a strap here and a fucking strap here.
Well then,
gotta put a couple near my
I'll
penis.
See you around.
What a weird character. Always looks to me like he's high as fuck or hasn't slept in days. I'm not sure which.
All right, everyone, let's head back home.
Oh, my nipple hurting. Oh, my fucking nipple. Oh. Oh. It looked like her nipple hurt. I'm like, if I saw that in public, I'd be like, is your nipple okay, miss? This is why men don't let women in their mind. Right here. This is why. What the fuck is on my foot? What the hell? Just hurt my foot with my foot.
How far did we get?
Oh my god. Oh, home base. We were going home. Reflect on the true history of the Liberation War by speaking to Professor Rochelle Laudrup. Move the left stick in the circular motion. No. Okay. To resume the tale, press X while selecting her. Okay. I thought she was about to pull something out of her butt.
It seems a letter has arrived.
And she did. And she did. I was actually making a joke. I forgot. This is the DLC. A fragment was added to the notebook. The fragment, Declaration of War, was added to the history book, okay? The glossary was updated. How into this do we want to get? Randy, are you actually enjoying this? So I'm committing to this. I hope you are. What the hell is this? Isn't there another book? Wasn't there a book by her? Okay. Okay, buddy. Awesome. Alright, we got more stories. We're gonna check this out. I'm doing a full playthrough. The compendium is a glossary of terms important throughout the Liberation War. Terms will be added as the game progresses. Check the compendium to learn about a word.
Knowledge will help you grow.
Ragnite. Alright. Is world power's not a thing? Why is it not new? Because you can't select it. There's words that aren't words. Or maybe I haven't learned them yet enough to know what they are. Maybe. Alright. Ragnite. An azure mineral that holds a mystical power. The discovery and development of this mysterious crystal led to a new age of industry called the Azure Revolution. Due to its versatility, the importance and rarity of this energy source has led to numerous wars across the globe. Ragnite is categorized into 4 types according to international standards: fire, wind, earth, and water. However, 2 high purity elements exist which defy traditional categorization. These are known as dark and light Ragnite. What? What the fuck? What? That's not how you set up, you fucker.
Knowledge will
You would
help
think
you
Circle
grow.
would just put you back to here. No, he's like, and I'm done. That's not how the fuck that should not be how that works. Alchemy. They didn't have anyone read this. No one read this. Can you scroll? Okay. The act of releasing the energy. Oh, alchemy. Sorry. Was it fire and ice? Alright, the act of... I'm not trying to read the words that are all blurred out like a dumbass. The act of releasing the energy called mana which lies dormant inside Ragnite. The azure mineral holds enormous power that cannot be extracted except by this process. Combining technology and magic. When Ragnite was first discovered, only a select few could use alchemic spells. Over years of research and development, these mystical arts were re-evaluated by applying rigorous scientific standards. Today, alchemists are able to directly harness the mana stored in processed, widely distributed Ragnite products. I don't know why, it just dawned on me that I was like thinking about Eminem. I listened to, fuck, which song was it? It was one of his, like, one of the first two albums, like one on the Slim Shady LP, or one of the really early albums that he made. And I was listening to him like, damn, the de-esser he is using is strong as fuck. I love that I'm to the point in knowing my shit. I know what he's doing, I know how to do it. I don't know how, the baby never breathes. He must edit out every breath that he ever takes, which is really weird, because he never breathes in his music. It's also weird to say I like the baby. Alright, Azure Revolution. An industrial and societal renaissance triggered by the discovery and global distribution of Ragnite, a blue mineral. Before this time, mana energy was only available to a select few alchemists. But the invention of the Hermes engine allowed for a commercial development and practical use by all European countries. This revolution gave rise to new markets centered around the development of mana, goods, products, and weaponry. The world was changed economically, politically, and spiritually for generations to come. I'm going to read like one or two more pages and then we'll just keep attacking it throughout the game. Hermes engine. Whoa, what the fuck? A machine that can harness the energy of Ragnite, also known as mana. This device turned a supernatural phenomenon into an industrialized, marketable power source. Whereas only a number of limited skilled in fuck you. I could have pulled that off too. Whereas only a limited number of skilled alchemists, I love that thing, could access mana before, the invention of the Hermes engine made the power of Ragnite available to the world. The mass distribution of the alchemy would set the stage for the industrial era of the Azure Revolution to follow. And done. How did he get the book behind him so fast? God damn, that was fast. Okay, whatever. Where's the letter? Wait. I had this problem before. Where's the letter? That's a book. That's a book. That's a book. Okay. I'm assuming it's in one of the books now, which makes no fucking sense. Alright, the archives. The archives of the revolution. I find the archives. Details important events and allows previous scenes to be viewed. Some scenes will be added that depict events not covered in the usual history books too. I don't mean to laugh on someone's pain. I don't know the dude. I hope Troy Baker's doing well. But I was watching Retro Replay for a long time before he stepped away from that channel, and he mentioned that he loves Coldplay. And I just picture a man, like when he's down and depressed, because he's human, he's going to have those times. He said he listened to Coldplay. He's like, I jammed out to that at one point in my life. I imagine him getting depressed and going, ooh, ah. God damn it. I don't know why that came into my head. Oh my god. Check the archives to learn even more about the history of the Liberation War.
You're quite studious.
What the
How
fuck?
splendid.
Prologue we. Now the reason you go here... Yeah, I don't understand this. This was something they never did again, and I really like this idea. There are things in this book, I don't understand how this works. They don't happen. Like, we just watched the prologue, but this wasn't in it. Declaration of War. I like this idea. It gives you an actual reason to look back, too. You know what I mean? I like it. There's a lot of interesting ideas in this game. Cheers, buddy. Castle Plaza. Elsnor's Castle. don't think, like, yes, I'm excited about Doom, but I really wanted to share this with you. That's why I'm here. I could have said, fuck this, we'll play Doom.
As head of the Judish royal family,
Thank you.
I have an announcement to all citizens of this beautiful nation. Our country's history is a rich one, having been passed down through generations from the time of its first blessed king. But a piece of that history, the lovely Molda, was unjustly taken by the Ruzi Empire. What's more, these lands of plenty are the target of Ruz's plot to cut us off from the resources that are our right.
First of all, women like to stand like that, and I always wonder if they've had, like, kinky butt sex. Why do they directly only cover their asshole? Do they not know they're doing it? Like, this is not a comfortable position. Maybe they like being handcuffed? Like, I don't understand why people stand like that. Watch Randy be like...
Now, as you know, I value peace and friendship above all. The Crown made its utmost effort to properly resolve this situation through sincere action and earnest negotiation.
Jesus
Yet
Christ, you didn't read this before at all.
This crisis has only escalated, and the people have begun to cry out for mercy. Considering these facts, I grow ashamed of my unworthiness. And so, the Kingdom of Jutland has decided to show its strength by standing against the schemes of Imperial tyranny.
By not changing my inflection at all. I'm sorry. This is pissing me off. I'm sorry.
Therefore, I hereby declare war on the Ruzi Empire.
It's war, dude. Like... I want to see, like, young kids with gray hair. I don't know why it does that. Huh? What is this? What? Oh my god, there's shit hidden all over. I might have missed a ton originally. Yeah, look, I didn't unlock one of them. This game is fucking interesting. Okay, so let me explain what I'm thinking in my head. There's a black and white picture of a man I can't go to. So obviously something else is going to unlock later for this. There's text to look at. Let's see what it is. On October 4th, 1853, Jutland declared war against Rus in response to the Empire's economic blockade and invaded Molda. This would start a year-long war that would come to be known as the Liberation War, or in some circles, the Azure Sea War. I don't think I've ever heard it referenced as that in this game. Originally, Molda belonged to Jutland, but Rus invaded and annexed the territory into the preceding years. It's so weird in my head. Fucking the person who did the commentary for Onimusha is going off right now. I don't know why. The territory in the preceding years. So in a sense, Jutland simply took back what rightfully belonged to them. And then what's this? The professor said the Circle of Five started the war to protect our homeland. I wonder what she meant by that. I want to know more. I hope I get to sleep with teacher. If I don't get to sleep with the teacher, I'm gonna be fucking disappointed. Like, this dude is not in school. He's in a secluded, date-like spot with this. He better fuck this teacher or I'm gonna be mad. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I might be a little horny too. Shut up. I've been thinking about asking this girl out. I might try it. I like testing the waters because I do something most guys can't do. I listen. And so I'll mention something she told me like weeks ago because that like blows women's mind because most men don't pay attention. And yeah, as soon as I did that, and it was the silliest thing. It was just she told me she was having trouble sleeping. I just remembered. And it made her day, made her smile. It's like, I'm gonna find out how old she is. I'm gonna talk to her a little more. I gotta get some intel first. Because I look young, goddammit, but I'm 37 years old. Alright, the notebook, passed down through generations of Lodrups, contains personal accounts of some of the Liberation War's most influential people. Accounts will be added when certain conditions are met during play.
That is just one part of history.
Alright, so this is the DLC. This is the same thing? Memo 3. Memo 3, okay. I thought there was something else other than this. Alright, Memo 3. I don't know why I didn't think it would turn me to the page. Alright, just play. Just shut up. And let me block Randy real quick. I've played about 18 hours of this game. So yes, there's a lot. Remember, this was for handheld. There's a lot of game here, dude. There's also a lot of tedium, but we'll try to get through it.
Vannergund, a mythical beast in the form of a monstrous wolf. The anti-Valkyria squad, an elite unit within the Jutland army, was crowned with this ferocious moniker. They were heroes in the European Liberation War. But let me share with you the untold story of this unit's founding.
Who is the founder?
The world power's restrictions grow harsher with each day. Parliament and my King Father alike are sitting on their hands, while their wrist-wringing diplomats negotiate.
Rich people are fucking disgusting. There is no way, like, you think about it, you got a house, it's like fucking 2 miles long and you gotta take a shit. You got like fucking transportation. I think they shit everywhere. You don't want to know how rich people work in my mind now. That just is weird to me. Like, I imagine go, oh, Jesus Christ. There's a fucking room. Just that one room is gigantic, dude. It's not even, like, envious. Like, I could fit, like, 15 of my fucking bedrooms in there. This house is fucking ridiculous, though. Man, the landlord let me do a lot of cool stuff, though, so I can't complain. Alright. But it just always cracks me up. Like, there's gotta be stories, dude. Like, I have stories, and my house isn't big. They've gotta be like, oh, you want to hear some shit.
But now is the time for our country to rise and fight back.
Huh?
Your Highness, the safety of His Royal Majesty's subjects is
What is
first
that
and
holding?
foremost on his mind.
Is it holding her boobs up?
I
What is that?
understand that.
It's like a
But
dog
defending
collar.
our lives at the cost of our livelihoods is a poor form of protection indeed.
It's probably
Our
intentional.
imported Ragnite supply is dwindling, and the people are suffering for it. If we do not act, Jutland will lose the strength to stand.
I feel like she read
that,
her
I
script.
fear, is precisely what Ruse wants.
I like
Weakening
her.
Jutland as if pouring poison down our ears, while whispering
What?
honeyed lies into those of the major powers. I cannot sit idly by as this kingdom dies a creeping death.
Speaking of pouring poison down our ears, does anyone wonder why the fuck fructose syrup is in Chinese food? They don't eat that over there. That's only over here. That's fucking weird. And I got another one that's weird for you. If you go to like a Japanese restaurant, I did this and I brought this up before and I'm going to say it again. If you go to a Japanese restaurant and you ask for Japanese soda, they don't have any. Because they're not allowed to give you anything other than the corn syrup and the high fructose shit we have here. It's a fucking conspiracy. I thought it was a joke, but I saw like a Matt Damon movie and it really got me thinking, like, he's right. There's some fucked up shit about that because if you ever, that's why I love ramen. It's literally, it's like sugar, the flavoring, it's like absolutely pure ingredients. It's completely healthy. It doesn't even have caffeine in it. It's like it's a fucking conspiracy. It's really weird. It's interesting to me that they make them sell that here. Like, there's no way the Asians opened up and were like, they've got to be forced to sell it. Oh, or it's the cheapest thing. It's probably just the cheapest thing.
And yet, I am powerless to stop it. It vexes me so. Lady.
See, I felt frustration. Like, she's doing a good job. I like her. But it could be the boobs. At least I'm being honest.
Pardon me.
I like her. Shut up.
Parliament is starting to lean toward war, Your Highness.
I beg your pardon? Why now, after
I'm
resisting
not a boob
it for
guy.
so
I'm not a
long?
boob guy, but
Many of the younger
They still
politicians
distract
have rallied
me.
together in support. And it spilled beyond Parliament.
Yeah, I don't
A
like him.
pro-war article has grown quite popular, shifting public opinion on the matter. Even the military's begun collecting intel on the other world powers. It would seem a coordinated effort is being made to reshape Jutland's future. I believe Lieutenant
Do you line
Gromker is
those up
part of
with
this
your
cabal.
nipples?
Gromker? You mean Amlet?
He's pushing to form an anti-Valkyria squad.
Pardon?
A specialized team trained to combat Ruse's Valkyria.
Huh?
Elite soldiers with exceptional skills, complemented by the most advanced Ragnite weapons available. They intend to train people with a high Ragnite aptitude, regardless of status or experience, to wield these weapons. Amlet Gromker wants to join the team himself. Considering his rank and Ragnite aptitude, he'll likely be appointed as the squad's commanding officer. Given that he was a schoolmate of yours, Princess, I thought this might interest you.
Imagine him taking initiative for once.
For once.
Oh heavens, how foolish I have been.
What?
Here I was worrying about what I can do rather than doing.
That's what
While
I
my
always
subjects
can't
are
stand.
already standing up for themselves.
When people crack on a game developer, it's like, if you think
Has
you
the
can do
commission
better,
of
go
this
do
unit
better.
already been
Don't crack
approved?
on someone who tried.
No, there's been some resistance from the moderates.
Crack on yourself for
Princess.
making fun of it. You didn't
Godot,
fucking try anything.
Miranda, please get ready. We will be departing soon. To Parliament.
The more I learn about voice acting, man, the more into it I get, and the more I realize what people put in. They put so much of themselves into their...
Ophelia spoke
their
to
work.
Jutland's parliament in favor of the war effort. The young princess's sincere voice spurred public opinion, and support for the anti-war movement grew less and less. And so, the monarchy officially declared war at long last and approved the creation of Vannergund.
Second Lieutenant Amlet Gromker, in view of the upcoming battle with Ruse, I hereby promote you to First Lieutenant. Furthermore, you are appointed henceforth as the commanding officer of the Anti-Valkyria Squad, effective immediately.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I don't know how much this is understood to you. He basically headlined to be a part of a squad that's basically sounds like a suicide squad. Because they have no chance against it and they know it. That's the whole point of this squad, is they need to find a way to beat these fucking things. But this is basically an expendable squad. Except, unlike the Expendables... Well, I can't say. I was going to say unlike the Expendables, people are expendable, but... I don't know how this game works. I try not to lose people. I don't know if you can. I don't know how it works.
This unit's founding was made possible by my daughter's call to action, though it was you who first lobbied for it, yes?
Yes, I'm grateful for Princess Ophelia's support. The citizens of Jutland have long suffered under Ruse's cruelty. Expecting someone else to come along and solve our problems simply isn't an option. Waiting, we realized, won't save lives. I thank Your Majesty and Princess Ophelia for giving us this opportunity to serve our country.
I hold your patriotism in high regard. Now, go forth.
In high regard. Yeah, it sounded like it. I want his
A
job.
gifted young man. His valiant spirit is invigorating.
Yeah, sounds
I
like
am
it.
proud to see Jutland has a hero in its time of need. Men like him were made to light
I'm
their
so
nation's
angry.
darkest hour.
Just so, Father.
Ophelia, my dear
Father.
daughter, you may laugh at a foolish old man's fears, but even now my soul is filled with doubt.
I thought it said
Was
donut.
declaring war truly the right course of action? Am I not sending these young men with promising futures to their deaths?
Father, your kind heart has been a blessing to our land. But you must trade the banner of peace for the sword of war. Jutland needs more heroes.
Nevertheless,
Should your majesty allow, I wish to become one as well.
whatever do you mean, my child?
You snuck off. He didn't even know about that, did he?
I would like for you to hear one last plea.
Wait, does that mean she was there without his knowledge originally? Because we already had an operation. Oh, wow. I think she went out. She didn't even ask him. Wow. Huh. That's interesting. She seems like a by-the-books character, you know what I mean? That's kind of weird that she would do that.
God, here we go. Shit's getting real.
To form the Anti-Valkyria Squad, drafted citizens with high Ragnite aptitude were identified from their physical exams.
Ah, the fucking dictionary thesaurus
'Tis only
fucker.
logical that I be asked to join an
Go
elite
fuck a
team.
thesaurus, you son of a
Among the
bitch.
noble houses, it was well known that no man is better at handling Ragnite, or ladies for that matter. You'll all soon learn what it means to be physically, mentally, and socially outclassed.
I just really want them to be like in a downtown area, busy. Just someone bumps in. Oh, excuse me, miss. What?
I was an engineer before the draft. Nice to meet you.
Her eyes are awesome.
Stuff.
Her
Anyway,
everything
the
is
weapons
awesome.
done? I told him to make mine cute.
Me?
She might be my
I've been
crush
away
in
from
this
the
game.
military for a while, but I ended up being called back. I thought I'd be returning to a dingy troop full of men, but I'm more than happy to see lots of beauties in our ranks. Look forward to working with you.
In addition, sentiment in favor of the war had grown throughout the country, and
What a
many
weird. So
volunteered
that dude
to
went from
enlist.
drunk to a bartender in Catherine. He's done a
former
lot of
teacher.
roles. A lot.
I volunteered to protect my homeland. For the children who will one day inherit Jutland,
Okay,
I'll
she's
give
fucking
my
hot.
all in eradicating the Ruck threat.
I like
I
her.
used to be part of the main force, but I heard that the latest weaponry will be provided to the Anti-Valkyria squad. If we're going all out at Ruse anyway...
Look how the flags go crazy. Nothing else is like barely moving.
Thanks for waiting. Helena Anderson. And this here's Bloom Thompson. We leapt at the chance to put those rucks in their place.
Maybe you
racist
shouldn't
bitch.
say that kind of stuff to our
Let's see.
superiors,
There's a
Helena.
racist bitch. That's a racist term. Rux. Fucking racist little bitch.
Lighten up, Bloom. You're a soldier now. Act like one.
It makes me think of fucking Levity, where he's like, "Oh, she was racist, but the sex was amazing."
Just point me in the direction of the enemy. Let me at him.
Fucking,
Wow,
I
she's
love
ready
that
to
show.
throw down.
Me oh my, the proletariat is such a pugilistic pack. Don't get your bodies in a bunch over me, my lowborn beauty.
Big talk. But can you back it up? Let's see if you can even throw down with the toughest commoner around.
The toughest commoner? Isn't this unit a little too chipper?
Like being back in school.
If you were a woman, I'd slug you.
It never
Oh.
hurts to be energetic. Heads
Family
up.
Guy. Family Guy
Training
quote. I'm
officers
not
arrived.
talking about hitting women.
Good, you're all here.
Why was his mouth moving like he was talking when he walked up?
From today forward, you are all members of Jutland's new Anti-Valkyria squad, Vannergund. I expect each of you to give us everything you've got in order to protect this country. We need to be ready for anything, so let's begin training immediately. That's all for now.
Come on, give me a save point. This game glitches. It's glitched on me before.
Ophelia?
I shall be joining your noble
It's
endeavor.
amazing that it's streaming in
Is this a
up-res. Do you know what I mean?
The front line is no place for a princess.
My king father has been convinced otherwise.
Do you have pink highlights? You see this too, right? He has fucking pink highlights. Okay, I'm not... You see that, right?
As he can avow.
I am Lieutenant Villefort, Godot Villefort. As per the King's request, I will be joining the squad and accompanying the
Blackpink.
princess.
I don't know what he's
serve as
doing.
Commander Amlet's adjutant and Princess Ophelia's bodyguard.
Okay.
Ophelia,
Absolutely not.
I haven't even said anything yet.
Did you injure
Your
yourself?
countenance says it all.
Why is
Save
one
your
leg bare,
objections,
like
for I
bare
have
and one
already
isn't?
made up my mind. 'Twas I who enjoined Parliament to form this unit. How can I hide behind palace walls while sending you to war? You said so yourself, Amlet Gronkair. Waiting saves no one. If sacrifices must be made to relieve my people's suffering, then surely I ought to offer more than my prayers. So far as I am able, I will fight to protect my subjects.
Is she serious?
Yep.
This might be a more difficult mission than I thought.
November 6th, 1852 EC. They were the fangs of Jutland and the traitor's honed blade to challenge the Valkyria. This was how the Anti-Valkyria Squad came to be.
The
Their
dumbasses
achievements are as written in many biographies and books detailing the history of the war.
There was not even a fucking hint that they could even go up against one of these and survive. So all these people are fucking insane. It's a cool brand. I like it. I was like, what is word? Damn, that was just one. That was just one DLC. Holy shit. Memo 5. Hunger Pangs and Royal Pains. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's not like Royal Period is... Okay. Don't make period jokes, brain. Alright, Winter, 1853. Ech. Be the event. What the fuck is it? Eck, I don't even remember. Oh, it's like BC. EC. Ass. Okay.
That's all for today's training. When you get back to HQ, be sure to inspect your equipment.
This is the way to make fantasy stuff. It bears some resemblance to reality so that it sticks and works in your mind. They did a good job. So cool.
Hey, whose stomach is growling?
Jeez, someone here is far too lax.
I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, it was Fifi.
Such a shameful display. Ever so sorry.
Princess! Did
I've
she
never
just collapse in hunger?
I've never been so tired that I faint.
Stand back, all of you. Give her room.
Yeah, I've been pretty fucking hungry, dude.
What the deuce are you?
Is it like major farting or something? What is going on? Is she emanating the black power, the Ragnite that we just read about? What is that?
Coming from her stomach?
Is it a joke?
It's happening again.
Again?
What do you mean, again? Princess! Whenever Ophelia gets too hungry, she loses control.
Becomes a raging
In
bitch.
all my time as her bodyguard, I've never seen her like this.
Something tells me she's never gone hungry in the palace. Since joining the military, she must have started rationing her meals like a normal soldier would. But now she's at her limit.
Okay, I think she might do other things than with her voice.
She's in pain.
Shut up. Shut up.
She must be holding it back by sheer force of will. But the moment she loses control, she'll go
I
on
like
a
how
rampage.
into this he is.
This
but the
happened
moment.
more than once back at the Institute.
Captain Gronkair is trembling. Just what kind of hell did he see?
It's not trembling at all.
I need to do something now.
Goddamn dubbing.
If it starts, do whatever it takes to stop it.
Not trembling at all.
Where are you going?
He did run away though.
What are we supposed to do now?
Odds bodkin! Running away without a word.
Oh, that's awesome. He's like, it's horrible.
That's why I can't stand him.
Why don't you give her some of your bread rations, Helena? Maybe that'll tide her over.
Good idea. Here, Princess, eat up.
No, don't.
Huh?
Oh.
What the? Why is she in more pain?
Idiot. You'll only provoke an empty stomach when you feed it partially. That only made her hungrier.
That makes me laugh. My dad has a really weird habit where he'll eat something and then it like gets his basically exactly this. It gets his stomach going. He's like, oh, I need more. He has to eat more. And my dog adapted that behavior. So if you give him food, he can't stop at that food. He has to eat that food, then he has to go to his bowl and eat more. I've even tried like messing with him and trying to push him away from the bowl, but he has to eat more. It's so weird. I think it's funny because, one, it's just funny to me, and two, it's proof that we have habits we don't even think about why we do them. Like, literally, I turn my head and check the same place when I drive all the time for no reason. I'm trying to break myself up. I'm trying to break myself of habits because I don't want to live that way. I want to see new things, meet new people, get new careers going. I want to do all kinds of shit, man.
do?
I believe we have the power to change
Guess
that.
we just wait for the captain.
I don't know. She just reminds me of a Ginger
wonder what he
Daria, which
plans to
apparently
do.
is like really hot to me. Which I never knew.
My apologies. We just sold out a few minutes ago.
Well, can't you make some more?
I'm afraid not. Already cleaned out the oven for the day.
Please, I have to have it.
Sorry, mister. No can do.
Where did they get that sound effect? Okay. Okay. Hold on. Why is she holding her vagina? I'm not a doctor. That's not where your stomach is. I kind of want to see this in Japanese. I could ask Yunya. I could ask my buddy what they're saying. Because he is Japanese. I'm kind of wondering. Because there's many times I'm like, did you fucking censor it? I'm kind of wondering here. Just like he was trembling and he clearly wasn't. The only reason I've become like I don't believe anybody about anything anymore is because of fucking Tattoo. When they brought their music from Russia to America, the amount of doctoring and ruining the songs and changes, and it was crazy to me how much words weren't allowed to be carried over. It made me think, what else doesn't? You know what I mean? It's fucking insane. I want to know what's really going on with it. It's also weird they're wearing like a wedding dress all the time.
Is this...
It's like my nightmare.
The captain's set to stop her no matter what. I know. Let's talk about all the good times we've shared.
I see. Appeal to her reason with the memories we've shared together. Okay.
Remember when you killed that guy?
We went toe-to-toe in a pastry-eating contest at my cafe, Princess?
Oh, I thought
Fifi,
they just
think
met.
about the first time we had tea and cake.
Do you recall how I asked you out to dine on some fine meats, Princess?
I meant my penis.
The milk we had after training sure hit the spot, right?
Hey, don't all those memories involve food? Everything you've just said is having the opposite effect.
But we all bonded with Fifi by watching her chow down.
Those sounds aren't normal. Things are looking grim, First Sergeant.
We'll have to kill her.
Make it quick.
We'll have to kill her.
I'm begging you. Isn't there something you can do?
Don't be unreasonable. Can't you come back tomorrow?
No, she needs it now.
Then why don't you go to a different restaurant?
It has to be from here. Please.
Some of these
I'll do
really
anything.
did. I think he
What
definitely
is
got
this?
casted.
I
Like,
don't
he
even-
put heart into this. Some of them, they're just like, I know a guy. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know. Hey, remember how we really got into our chat about those impromptu gourmet dishes you can get at camp?
Or when I talked about how the main force's provisions were terrible, Your Highness reassessed the military's policies. I was so touched.
Remember eating snacks together at night? Keeping it a secret from Godot and Bridget?
One time you sent a lot of snacks to my students.
Hey, your stories are all about food too.
You better get back fast, Captain.
I already told you, my hands are tied. Get out of here, you...
Now, hold on there.
You ruck sniffer.
Boss.
I heard what's going on.
You ruck
I
sniffer.
remember you, Sonny. You used to come here all the time. You were still a student.
Yeah, that makes
There's
sense.
some reason for all this ruckus? Well, it is what it is. Fire up the oven.
What? Are you serious?
If it's gotta be us, it's gotta be us. Let's get cooking.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I just got told that by a mechanic. He's like, we'll take care of you. You're a loyal customer. That's cool. That's actually a big thing. Customer service is fucking important.
What do we do? The princess's stomach
Coming
isn't
from her
settled down at all.
vagina. It's not.
At
It's.
this rate, the rampage.
It looks like a terrible smell is emanating from her
Princess,
vagina.
stop! I've never felt so powerless as your bodyguard. I can't even feed you when you need it most. Please, Your Highness, hold yourself together. Please.
Good dough.
She's coming too.
Oh my god, it's Black Snake Moon. It's Black Snake Moon. She needs a deep dickin'. Randy, I hope you're not paying attention.
She looks even
I hope
more
this
famished.
playthrough is fun for
Is
you
she
to watch
going to
again
make it?
too. Hopefully,
Maybe
that's
she
what I
held
tried
out
to
for as
do.
long as she could.
Oh no!
It is fine. Tis better than causing everyone
How do you make
trouble.
a sequel, like Chinese
No
Snake
trouble?
Moon? How do you make
Being
a sequel to
little piggy
that?
is what makes you special. I love the face you make when you pork out in a tasty treat.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. You eat things so cheerfully.
When your highness eats food so happily, you seem like a normal girl. Before I realized it, I felt closer to
You're
you.
still talking about
Let's
food.
eat delicious dishes together again! Phoebe!
Yes, let us eat. Everyone.
Oh. You could tell I want to play Doom.
Phoebe!
This can't be happening.
Sorry I took so long.
Captain! Beefies! Beefies!
Is that a kebab?
You took all this time and only brought back a kebab? There's no way the void in her stomach can be filled by a...
Wait, I'm sure the captain knows what he's doing.
So cool. It's like the ultimate Snickers commercial.
Delicious.
It's actually pretty good eating. She had something. She put something in her mouth. Shut up. That was pretty good eating,
Possibly
actually.
fill her up from just one bite.
That's Ophelia's favorite food. Since her institute days.
What? Institute, not school?
And like Grunk here. What are you eating there all by yourself?
It's a
Oh, no, it's
kebab.
probably like a prep school.
Kebab?
It's just
I mean, I
meat
guess the
wrapped
school
in
can
pita. Nothing special.
be an institute, but
On the contrary, 'tis the first time I have heard of it.
see, I like this because this is a real thing, and I love that about people. It only meant so much to her because he gave it to her. God damn, that can be taken out of context. But I love that about real relationships with people. I love how a stupid conversation with like Randy could be something we'll both hold on to and think about for years to go. I love that. I love that kind of stuff, man. Something this series is really good at. Oh, I thought Hamlet grew and
You
she
want
was
some?
like 3. That's the guy. I guess that's the guy. Like, it's gotta be us.
Are you positive? Thank you. Delicious.
It's cheap eats. I'm sure you've had much better back in the palace.
Off with his head.
May I say,
Oh,
never have I tasted a delicacy so divine.
never mind. Hamlet didn't give it to her. Giggity. He did. This is really weird to say
Ever since,
words.
the kebab's the only thing that stops her rampages. I guess she really liked it.
I didn't know she had a favorite food. Is that where you went, Captain? To buy this?
Yeah. For whatever reason, it has to be a kebab from the same place I got them back in school. Had to get the manager to jump through hoops for this.
I can't believe it.
Everyone, I am terribly sorry. Cannot believe I caused so much trouble.
No worries. At least you're okay now.
I get a lot of weird orders from DoorDash, but like nothing like insanely pain in the ass. But there's some weird ones. It's like no no mayonnaise, no ketchup, no onion, no tomato. It's like, why are you even ordering food? You just want a burger. It's like, what's the point if you're not getting their sauce or anything else? I don't get people, and they're paying a good bit of money. Someone I was watching, I have to throw this out there because I love how stupid people are. Someone out there is like terrified doing DoorDash. They're like, people are going to find out there's cheaper ways. They fucking know. They can go to the store, you dumb fuck. They know there's cheaper ways. They use the service because they like the service, you dumbass. God damn, people are... I think he's one of those drama creators trying to always negative shit. Fucking idiots, man.
Yeah, and don't push yourself so hard. If you're hungry, just tell us, okay?
But of course, I shall remember everyone's kind words for the rest of my days.
Well, now that that's settled, why don't we go to Cafe Anderson? After all this craziness, I'm hungry too.
Are you making
Don't even
friends?
think about going on a rampage. Got it?
I won't.
Don't feel like that's what she said. I'll do what I want. I don't feel like that's what she said at all.
It seems I've caused you trouble again, Amlet. My apologies. I did try to be careful after we graduated.
I'm used to it. I just can't believe that's still your favorite food. You're an odd woman.
What can I say? The kebab you fed me
Oh,
truly
it was him.
that
It was
tasty.
him. Okay, I was gonna say, what?
Hey, Ophelia.
Hmm?
You got some on your mouth.
Nope. God damn it. I immediately looked at the legs.
Oh my.
I told you
Thank
I'm a
you.
leg man. I've always
I
been
told
that
you
way.
before, you gotta keep your appearance up. You're a princess.
I'm like, look at her
after all.
legs. She doesn't walk much.
Honestly, those two.
Good grief.
Really?
It's so natural.
I'm trying to
them.
picture you bald
There's
with
not
like
a
3
damn thing
hairs.
we can say about it.
Huh?
What if he would have kissed her? They would have shit themselves. How the fuck do I save? Listen. Okay. Go to memo 6. Lactations of men. So you know what I was thinking. Lamentations of Men. Autumn. 1853. Here we go. Squeeze! Oh. I don't know how twisted they can get in these. There's some pretty dark tea games.
Oh, it's over.
What?
Only natural that I survived.
What?
But with all this continuous combat, even I have some cause for complaint.
Looks like the young ones are at their limit.
The battlefront's increased and we've been fighting non-stop. Seems about time the rookies would feel it.
What a disgrace. When I was their age, Nope. Not good. I'm becoming preachy as I get older. Guess there's no avoiding it. When we get back, we'll have to rejuvenate them a bit.
Do you mean that tradition from the main force?
I only say when I was your age,
Sure
but they're
do.
older than me.
You in, Jordan?
That's how
Yes,
I've always
First
been.
Sergeant.
It's just like long story short, so I'll always fucking go to those people, short story long. Because they keep saying it's never fucking short.
Good of you to make it, gentlemen.
Good gravy, you've got some nerve rounding us up like this. At least let me get some rest and relaxation on my days off.
Don't be like that. The First Sergeant has
Don't
a
do me
very
like that.
important mission. Give him your full attention, you two.
An important mission?
From this point forward, we will conduct an infiltration op on the shower room.
What?
Whoa!
What the
whoa!
deuce?
You can't do that, Daryl.
If you want to
Bridget
shave my
and the other
balls,
ladies
just
are all
ask.
using it right now. Oh, don't tell me you want to spy on them while they shower. That'd be terrible. What are you thinking?
I'll do it!
What? Mr. Isaac, at least think it over a little.
Silence! Didn't your mommy teach you to respect your elders?
My elders?
Oh, well, I just wanted to be a proper senior to my juniors who have seen non-stop conflict. Bloom, haven't you built up a lot of fatigue? There's the body, yes, but more importantly, I mean your spirit.
Next time someone says that about the elder thing, look at them and go, we are, the youth of the nation. I hate that they say that. No one fucking references the old people. They're senile idiots that fuck up traffic. I don't know why everyone's like, you respect your elders. Who the fuck respects their elders? There's like a tribe in Africa that respects them, but then they eat them. I don't remember the fucking thing. I can't remember. It's from Third Rock from the Sun. It was like, she was like, oh, goddamn, I gotta watch that show again. That show is so fucking good. I really could watch that for hours on end.
My spirit?
Men are simple creatures.
What?
If
You're
they
a
see
man,
something
idiot.
Nice. That alone will fill them with the strength to overcome any obstacle. Fierce combat on the front line abuses the body and wears down the spirit. However, if you engrave those two hills from your memory into your soul, you can overcome any kind of hell. That's what men are. Don't you agree?
So he's saying, he's saying that we need to see some titties to forget about the titties. What the fuck is this?
Two hills.
Within your memories, do you have such hills that can comfort your soul?
See, I'm not a titty guy, so I don't have to worry about seeing them naked, because usually every part I want to see women usually show anyways. So I don't have to worry about it. But then again, those feet people, ooh. I don't know, I've never been like this. I've been told by one girl, she didn't even know I liked her. I was like, really? I check you out all the time. But I guess I'm so careful, but I was so careful. Now I realize that they kind of have to see it, or they don't know you like them, stupid. There's like a...
Sir! No, sir!
It's such a weird thing, man. Because you
Then
can
let us witness
gawk
them
and you can
together,
check out. You know what I mean?
So that you too can overcome the hell of tomorrow.
What's more, this
Oh my God.
operation will unify us men further.
Huh. Typically, I'd be far too refined for such lowly lechery. But beauty bewitches both princes and paupers. I dare say all's fair in love, war, and wantonness.
Well said, Isaac.
Hey, Bloom, Isaac said this much. If you don't do this, you're not a man. Now be true to yourself. Don't you want to see him too? Helena's hills?
I didn't know if he was
Whoa,
getting
Rick,
shorter or
those
the
are
camera
huge.
just went up.
And Tilda's a 10 out of 10. Wow, who'd have thunk Helena's skin was so smooth?
Let's kiss.
Thanks. Your skin's amazingly soft, too.
Stop messing around and start washing yourselves, the both of you.
I'll do it. I'm sure this will blow up in our faces, but no regrets.
I knew it. I knew you were a man among men. Let's do this. Commence operation.
How long were you planning this? This is a DLC that was a free one, but this was... Goddamn. These are pretty fucking long,
I
dude.
better keep myself beautiful like Tilda. I'm kind of worried about my tum. I think I'm getting love handles.
Looks good on a girl your age.
You know it. More cushion for the pushin'. You're so cute and squishy. Ooh, like here and there. Sarah, stop! That tickles.
Okay, so we know a man wrote this game.
I feel a nosebleed coming
It's
on.
never happened to me. That's so
Please do it
sad.
after you see the real thing.
All right.
I actually had to talk to someone
open the
once at
door
work.
to-
She's just
What
a
are you
person.
doing?
Stop treating her like that and stop perving out around her.
It's not what it looks like, Captain. This is an operation to supervise the shower room.
You shut the hell up and you respect
If
my
you're doing what I
authority.
think you're doing, you better stop now.
Oh, Captain, my Captain, you're a man too, so you understand, don't you? The meaning behind our actions. I beg you, overlook it just this once.
I don't know this dude, but I picture him in his house with his family. No, we have to do this. I picture him getting into this character for some reason.
As your commanding officer, I can't allow that.
Ha! Trying to act all cool just when things are getting hot. Must be hard being the captain, Deep down, you'd like to sneak a peek too, wouldn't you, you covert pervert?
Please, Captain, I need to see the Twin Hills.
So, you're the mastermind behind this, Daryl.
Sorry, Captain. I gave these young ones a dream, so I can't stand down now.
Can't let you act cool on your own.
They're ready to fight for it. Like, you're not stopping me from seeing those
This fight
titties.
is for our hopes and dreams. I can't give up now. Besides, I finally have a reason to pound you into oblivion!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I need this.
Is that the way you want to play this? Fine by me.
Huh? Captain?
I see now how serious you all are. I won't stop you.
What an asshole.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Did he decide to turn a blind eye?
Penis. Blind
As
penis.
if. He ran because he was afraid I'd beat him off.
There is no way that man recorded that line without laughing. In this scene, I'd beat him off. Real. There's no way.
Maybe he was just doing his job, but decided to look the other way. Looks like the captain's a nice guy after all.
The captain's a considerate man.
It appears you're all done talking.
Yep, with this we can...
Did you really think you wouldn't be discovered after all that noise?
Bloom, what were you thinking? You're better than this!
Maybe I'll get a little bit nasty. Just this once.
The captain knew. He realized that we'd been found out.
And he fucking ran.
He made it look like a retreat, but he won tactically. Well played, Captain.
Hope you boys are ready.
I don't think you'd want to touch them after what they were what they were thinking about. Step back, you're dancing kinda close. I feel a little... Oh. What's this? What's this? I don't know if we ever found... What's system? Anything hidden in it? Okay. Oh, you can save here. Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume Randy is asleep. I'm gonna go ahead and... Should I continue? 7 o'clock. I am fucking tired, but I am having fun. Let's save. Sabe. Okay. Let's see what the next chapter is. How do you say? Oh, I think this is how you save. You have to come back here. Stop crying.
You're quite studious.
And there's
How
nothing else?
Splendid.
There's 11 chapters. I was only on chapter fucking 5? I remember saying I was like halfway through the game. I think I was on like chapter 5. God damn. Doesn't look like a big game. Alright. Wonder how I unlock that. Alright, whatever. Let's go.
Then allow me to continue.
I'd rather be. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't. My body too bootylicious for you. God damn.
I can understand that soldiers.
The radio
died
gave
during
me
war.
Pop 2K, which.
However, according to
2000
your story,
hits.
Professor, Amulet the traitor went out of his way to kill one of the Empire's grand generals. Why did he go to such lengths?
There's a reason behind his actions, as well as why this grave was built as the traders had requested.
Huh?
It could all be seen through the actions of the princess after she had witnessed him kill the Grand General.
Why don't we catch our breath?
Nay, I will carry on.
Well, there's never a point where they're like, we can now do erections in games. I hope that's not a thing that's coming. Fighting against shield bearers. Shield bearers have sturdier defenses. That sentence was fucking weird. Shield bearers have sturdy defenses, so you cannot deal much damage to them head on. You're tired, okay? Fighting against shield bearers. However, they cannot block attacks from behind, so try to get behind them and fuck them. Fuck them in the ass. Additionally, you can break their guard by dealing enough damage. They are also vulnerable when kicking in the balls. When attacking.
Commencing operation.
Attack. Fucking... Oh, that's not attack. What the fuck's attack? Oh, it's X. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again, little fuck. Come on. I'm gonna beat your ass, boy. You little motherfucker.
Be gone!
Not good.
Bitch. Oh, you think you're tough shit? You little motherfucker. Freeze him.
Turn the tides!
Oh no!
I don't know what's going on, fucking camera. Come on, attack. I guess it's like his parry. Got him. Do 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 do.
You mustn't push yourself too hard.
Our next operation approaches. I must prove myself by then. During our first mission, I was not but a burden.
It's weird that they were exactly as far apart as they were before. It's like he didn't move, he's just trying to hide an erection. God damn it, I don't know why I think this way. It's just weird. They were supposed to have been fighting, and they didn't close the distance at all.
I wish for my mind to be as well honed as this blade. Only then will my soul
this blade
know
shit.
peace.
Are you referring to the soldier you
That's not a
saved?
knife.
My dreams have been haunted by that moment.
Why?
That, however, is because I knew so little of combat. One who mourns the death of an enemy has no place in war. Because I have declared to my people that I will continue to stand at the front lines, I cannot allow my heart to falter.
They say to pity a starving, dying animal is to show great empathy.
What?
But to show great empathy means to put yourself at risk. Wild animals do not worry for other wild animals. To them, life is the never-ending struggle to survive, to find food. It's the same for us on the battlefield. There's no room for empathy.
'Tis a harsh world
He
we
said
live in.
empathetically.
Indeed it is.
I don't know why, like, guess because I'm a man. Shut up. I keep looking because sometimes they're bigger, sometimes they're smaller. It's so fucking... Animation's such a pain in the ass, but they did such a good job.
On the Palace Terrace, everything looks black and white.
I wonder if that's the reason why they do giant tits. Because it's like, oh, look, it's my coffee cup. I wonder, like, everyone thinks they're over-sexualizing women, and it's probably just like, they have this fucking random, oh, this coin. Oh, look, perfect for her tits. That would not surprise me at all.
That's why you picked up the sword, Your Highness. Because you have a responsibility, both as a citizen and as royalty.
Someone tried to
Just
crack
so.
on this series trying to call it sexist,
I wouldn't want you to
but
lose your emotional investment.
you're an
in all
idiot.
this.
All the women
Nor
have
would I.
character,
Yet
fight
that is
for what they
precisely why I
do. That's
worry
the
about
opposite of
Hamlet.
sexist.
I've
You're an
pored over
idiot.
countless records, but there is nothing on him prior to his adoption.
Just because she's pretty and has tits doesn't
The
make
lack
it
of
sexist.
information on him
Sorry.
is highly unusual. Did he share anything with you during your time at the Institute?
It's just like all the
Not
girls
at
that I
all.
talk to in a day because
Never
they're
was the
beautiful.
type to talk
Ooh,
about his
stuck up.
past.
That's not how it works. They're just people. You're an idiot. You're
Perhaps
an
I
idiot.
will ask the professor.
Professor?
Our
Not
former
to say
teacher.
I'm flawless. I
I'm
still
certain
choke
she
up
would-
around some women.
Your Highness,
I will not lie about that. It takes like, you know I like you if I'm like
Finally, don't you know how troublesome it is when you go out without telling me where?
what the fuck's in
She
your
needed
head?
a quiet place to practice her swordsmanship. Can't get any training done with you bothering her. Had we told you, you would just follow along and pester us here. Like you're doing now.
Oh, hush. Now, milady, let's return to the palace. I'll train you myself if you please. I've wielded a sword against my nagging brother many a time, so I'm confident in my skills. In fact, I'm positive your training would go better with me.
Absolutely not. You never hold back. Or something to happen to the princess.
I never held back against you because you're my brother. If that wasn't obvious, it's no wonder you can't find love, despite sharing some of my good looks.
You two are thick as thieves, as always.
Is that how it seems?
Indeed. I already envied your kinship. But the bond you both share really is something special.
What kind of sibling would you wish for, Princess? A kind and caring big sister? Or a rambunctious little brother?
A fuckable one that's
Let me
like
see.
not really related,
I
but
certainly would
like
be
a stepsister.
But if I had to choose, I'd prefer an elder brother. One on whom I could always rely. Someone like Godot, for instance.
You are too kind, Princess.
Oh, is that... Are you blushing?
We should return to headquarters. It's nearly time to discuss our next operation.
Already? I was so
And
engaged
get that
in our
flag out of that
practice, I suppose
hurricane.
I lost track of the hour. Let us go then. Good day to you, Miranda.
Can't believe this was supposed to be on a screen like this big, dude.
Guess my big brother's got a soft spot after
See, and
all.
also in that context, her boobs wouldn't be that big because she's supposed to be on a screen this big. I wonder if they had to blow her boobs up. I'm like trying to boob defend them. Shut up. I really like the characters, and I think she's an awesome character. Huh? This is supposed to be Amlet's grave? You just brought me back here. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. We actually played a little longer. Since I don't know you're still there or not.
Knowledge
Let's
will
see
help you grow.
if I can get rid of the boring stuff or tear it up. Ragnite Industry. Arkham. Arkham. I have no idea how John Lovitz does that sound. A general term for all the Ragnite Industry. A general term for all the manufacturing processes that make the use of alchemy. With the invention of the Hermes engine, mana was widely accessible in its wake. God damn it, I was supposed to pause. In its wake, diverse mana markets were erected, like a penis. For every new market, a sub-market grew. Okay, can you stop with the euphemisms? The Ragnite Industry came. Who wrote this? Alright, the Ragnite Industry came to be the gold standard by which nations measured each other's worth. As both governments and corporations scrambled to implement it. The economic, political, and even social effects of this worldwide bid for power are still being felt to this penis. To this day. Alchemic armaments. Large, piloted machines with built-in mana engines, referred to as light tanks or heavy tanks, depending on their size. After the Azure Revolution, a country's military prowess was gauged by the scale and capabilities of their mana machines. Lending to fierce competition across among what? How the fuck did I add words? Leading to fierce competition among the various world powers across Europa. During the course of the Liberation War, I keep wanting to say lesbian war. Liberation War, it's probably because I want to picture that. During the course of the Liberation War, the Ruzi Empire in particular revolutionized the development of more powerful tanks. Ragnite Affinity. A person's potential attunement to mana. Higher affinity means that one possesses more efficient and powerful use of mana. Though Ragnite attunement can be raised by training and studying one's affinity, it is largely determined from their birth. Whether this preset value is a genetic trait or caused by environmental factors is an ongoing debate amongst scholars. Its influence on alchemy, however, is clear. Institute of Alchemy, a school in Elsnor, which sounds like a place you go to take a nap, devoted to teaching and researching the alchemic arts. From the outset of the Azure Revolution, the Institute of Alchemy has been educating and empowering Jutes attuned to Ragnite. Since the only requirement to enter is an affinity for mana, there are no age restrictions to enroll. There's like fucking 5-year-olds in this class. Examinations are administered by recommendation, whether from the applicant or by a third party. This 3-year school all but ensures that This 3-year school all but ensures that graduates receive employment in an alchemic field that matches their skill. Royal Military Academy. A military academy in Elsnor dedicated to training career soldiers. This 3-year school is open to any citizen who has completed their secondary education, regardless of heritage or social status. There is no tuition fee, and attendance awards Social Security. What? There is no tuition fee and attendance awards Social Security and tax benefits. I don't know how you're supposed to read that sentence. A strict entrance exam, however, keeps the majority of applicants from passing. Upon graduating, cadets are appointed a position within the Jutland Army. Jutland. Their rank is dependent on the grades and the performance achieved in training. Fuck. The BRFH blockade. The BRFH blockade. An economic embargo targeting Jutland, formed by 4 of the 5 world powers. Its name comes from the initials of the European nations. Europon. It's fucking weird because it's so goddamn close to European. European nations participating in it. Brenland, Ruse, Frank, and Habstria. Habstria? The BFRH blockade was proposed by Ruse in order to gain territorial dominion over Jutland without breaking their alliance. Tension caused by this embargo was the main motivation for the Liberation War. Cutting off Jutish imports and exports led to a financial crisis and a supply shortage. Its victims were innumerable. Anti-Valkyria Squad, also known as Dumbasses. An elite unit in the Jutland Army, formed to fight back against the Rusi Empire's Valkyria, known only as Vanergund. Proposed by Amleth Gronkiera, which is not how I would have fucking said that name if I saw that. There's gotta be someone who, like, recorded the project, submitted, and, like, that's not how you say the name. Motherfucker! I guarantee you. Established by the royal family and approved by the parliament, this small group of special forces were Jutland's finest alchemists. Equipped with the latest mana weaponry, the anti-Valkyria squad was comprised of those with high Ragnite's affinity without regard for age or gender. Ultimately, it defeated Death and destroyed the Reaper, winning the Liberation War for Jutland. The Reaper? Ruck. Oh, what the fuck? A derogatory term for someone who comes from or resides in Rusi. Ruse? Or is simply out of Rusi ancestry. It was coined by people from nations invaded by the Rusi Empire. In Claude's Path of Power, this offensive slang was popularized in the Jutland during the BRFH blockade. Since it is a racial epithet? It's a weird word. Against the Rusi people nowadays, it is considered taboo to speak in public or to those from Ruse. Lindworm. What the fuck? Small draconic creatures bred and used to transport cargo and people. They have been domesticated over time, although they descend from large fierce dragons. What is with fierce? Did all developers attend this one fucking meeting that had the word fierce? Every fucking game says the word fierce. That's the best descriptor you can... Ugh! Modern lindworms are gentle and warm up to humans quickly. Because they're so fierce. Because their scales and bones are crafted into weaponry and other items. They were almost hunted to extinction, but preservation efforts have kept them from dying out entirely. Myths and legends suggest other types of worms exist, such as aquatic seaborne drakes and winged airborne wyverns. How fucking many are left? Alchemists. A person who can extract power directly from Ragnite without the use of alchemic machinery. Most humans cannot use mana except by utilizing a Hermes engine. Before the Azure Revolution made Ragnite widely available, alchemy was seen less as a science, more as a form of magic. Those who could cast spells were thus respected as divine beings, or feared as sorcerous entities of superhuman origin. Alchemists can implement effects based on the element of the harnessed Ragnite. How motherfucking many? The Kingdom of Jutland. Eastern European constitutional monarchy. There's 784,000 kilometers squared. Population 800,000. Elsno. Yes. Alright, it's just, I picture a really pompous person reading this or writing this. I don't know which. Governed by its constitutional monarch, administrative cabinet, and legislative parliament. This coastal nation borders the Azure and Persian seas, making it a trade hub connecting to Europa and the East. Though small and lacking in Ragnite, its diligent citizens and natural resources developed a new manufacturing industry. The Ruzi Empire. What? Holy fuck, look, there's 69 million. There's only 800,000 and this 69 million? Alright, Northern European absolute monarchy. Approximately 22.8 million kilometers squared. Capital Zandberg. Once a small, underdeveloped kingdom with scarce resources. Claudius fuck you, usurped the throne and declared himself its emperor. He then used the Valkyria to annex and colonize surrounding countries, raising Ruse into an international superpower. As an empire with hegemonic. It's like hegemony, right? Hegemonic? I don't fucking know. Tendencies. The rest of Europa both condemns and fears its rulers' iron-willed ambition. If I was getting paid, I'd look it up, ass. That's it. That's the last one. Kiss my hegemonic butt sack. Alright. Butt sack. Alright, what we got? Anything else? Anything new in this fucking piece of shit?
You're quite studious. How splendid.
How do I unlock this? It better unlock or I'm gonna be mad. Wait, well let's check, make sure there's nothing in the new one. Shut up.
How splendid.
Nothing. It would say new, so if it doesn't say new, there's nothing there. Let's make sure there's nothing over here. Is anything over here?
There's much we can learn by revisiting.
There's something new. Goddamn. Memo 9, as luck would have it. And then this is gonna be the end for tonight. I will try to keep this going. If I'm not feeling like streaming, I'm not going to, but we will try to finish this. If we don't, we don't, man, but we're gonna try. Why did I just turn this off? Like, literally in front of everyone. Hear this. I don't know why the fuck it's doing that. Okay. If it doesn't have this exact cable, it won't charge. You could plug a charging cable into it, it's like, I don't know, how much you want me to do with this fucking... It's like, why? Why does it have a fucking specific proprietary cable? Fuck you, Samsung. God damn. Everyone's just all about Among Us. Alright, so boop, 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 boop. Autumn 1853 EC. Here we go. Then I'm gonna go to hell. Doom. I'm going to play Doom. Calm down. The Traitors, Mulda. The Traitors' Hideout.
That covers everything we needed to discuss. Anyone have any objections?
None here.
Same.
A perfect plan as always.
Love clocking out early. Hey, how about we order out and knock back a few cold ones here at the hideout?
That's a great idea. I'm always game for any invitation to drink.
Don't look like a drinker.
We have been leaving right after our meetings lately. I suppose it's fine once in a while.
Count me in. I'm pretty hungry.
It's a drink, idiot. It's not food.
That settles it. Amsal and I can grab the grub. What do you want to eat? I got a hankering for steak myself. Big, tender, and dripping with meat juice.
Meat juice.
I want steak too.
I would prefer something
Who says
a bit lighter.
that, huh?
How about fish?
Fish sounds good. I had steak for lunch.
I think I'll have fish too.
Already had steak.
Say what? And you call yourselves men?
Why not just buy both?
It's bad enough we'll be buying booze by the barrel thanks to Vi. We should probably keep the rest of the order simple.
I'd rather not increase the number of us going to the store. As a precaution, it's better that we're not seen together.
True. One side has to yield, then.
The majority says fish. You should concede.
There was all the sugar.
I don't wanna. Plus, Vi's on my side. True gentlemen ought to concede to a lady's tastes. Besides, fish meat's practically a vegetable. I want steak, a real man's meat.
You're an idiot.
All right. We'll settle this the usual way. Got it?
Damn Skippy. Steak or fish, what'll it be? Let's leave it up to Lady Luck.
Oh my god, they're like Two-Face. Are you serious?
What's up, Vi?
She didn't shave. She didn't shave her beard.
No, not really. I was just wondering when we started deciding things with a coin toss.
Oh, that was...
Hey, you forgot already? The first coin toss was over what to play when we were kids.
You just asked the person who's been complaining this whole game that they don't drink enough if she has a memory problem. She drinks a lot, dude. You're an idiot. I don't think she remembers shit. I don't think she's gonna remember this.
Wait, that's incorrect. It was when we argued over the name of this hideout.
I also, to any of my fellow actors who are stuck in a home with maybe like an addict, like a drunk, little tip to both help you in your career and your attitude. They respond to you. They're like, no shit, shut up. They will reflect whatever mood you have. If you come in all negative, oh, he's fucking drunk again, they're going to pick up on that and they're going to be negative. But if you come in, hey, how's it going? Even if you don't mean it, they'll be like, oh, I'm good. It works. Trust me. Plus, it's just better for your own mentality and your own sanity to just stay strong. Be in a good mood. Don't let them get you down. Save, do what you need to do, get the fuck out. That's what I'm working on. That's why I'm excited to share this with you. That's why I think I have so much drive. Now, I don't know what's up tomorrow. I gotta think about that. Because I did a workout today, so I want to do the other half of it tomorrow. Should I stream tomorrow? I don't know. It depends if I'm working all day. I really have been kind of lazy on the working part, to be honest. I keep clocking out early, and I really shouldn't be. So I'll probably try to make it up tomorrow. But if I don't, we'll do this. But because I can always play Doom whenever. This we're trying to finish. It's going to be pretty damn tough. I hope you're paying attention because these gameplay mechanics are going to... Oh, I hope we figure it out.
What are you talking about? The first time we did it was to decide what colored bouquet to give Miss Maria.
I can't believe you guys. Those are all completely different incidents.
Hell nah, my mind's a steel trap. Come on, guys, remember?
I remember.
We used to fight over playing tag or playing house, yeah?
What?
Saul wanted to play house, so I called him a girl. Then he started crying and turned it into a big freaking deal.
So tricked you into basically playing house.
We should flip a coin. The rest is history.
You're the one who needs to remember. It was when we were exploring the ruins. We found this place and were trying to decide what to call it. Amlet, Violet, and you wanted hideout, while Freet and I wanted secret base. Neither side would yield.
Sorry about that.
That was the first incident we started using the coin toss.
Didn't think it'd be allowed.
I'm telling you, it was when we couldn't decide on Miss Maria's birthday present. We couldn't decide whether a red or blue bouquet best suited her. No one would budge. That's the first fight we saw.
Alright, so I'm just realizing things. A lot of this is still like translation issues and it's not bad. But there's definitely like some of the Asian mannerisms and I don't know what the fuck the word is. How the proper etiquette. Because they always say the name way too much and there's a lot of that in this translation, which kind of makes me wonder how they translate it. Probably like Google Translate or some shit. But the reason I'm bringing this up is, one, they did a good job. It's at least enjoyable. There's a couple parts where you're like, oh, but it's not bad. It's making me think about Shenmue when I finish that, because that's going to be a game I'm going to finish on my own time. I'm trying to think of how to look at that game. Because I don't want to be like everyone else and tear it down, because they've made some of my favorite gameplays of all fucking time. I want to look at it and try to understand it. And I remember when I was a kid trying to explain to my buddies that were from Asia how this language works, because theirs was completely different. So I kind of know a little bit more about it than most people would, and how they speak. Kind of same with Spanish. Their verbs go in the opposite way up that we use ours. It's weird, but it's just something I learned. I always remember my buddy trying to talk to this guy in Spanish, and the guy's like, I don't fucking understand you. What the fuck are you saying? I understand him. He was talking about me. So I can't understand what the fuck you're saying. It fucking cracked me up.
Off with a coin toss.
I remember how you were oddly worked up about that, Am. You insisted that Miss Maria would look better with blue.
You could have left that part out.
Okay, well, let's put that particular mystery aside for now.
Agreed.
Anyway, I'm hungry. Let's choose if we'll have steak or fish quickly.
Do it, Baz.
Alrighty.
You asked the guy named after a fish?
No hard feelings. Now,
he's gonna pick
do
fish. Oh.
It's heads! Real meat it is!
Jesus Christ, did you see how manicured his fucking nails were? No.
Savory, succulent steak.
Rules are rules, Saul.
So be it. However, we're buying plenty of vegetables to eat on the side, Basil.
Sure, whatever.
Is everybody named after
Come
food?
on, ladies. Let's bring home the bacon.
Good grief. If we didn't have the coin toss, we might never stop fighting. Anyway, I wonder who first suggested we use it. I can't seem to remember that either.
Haley Joel can, yeah.
Really?
Miss Maria gave me this book, an adventure story, and I fell in love with the main character. Anytime he and his friends disagreed, they'd flip a coin to decide what to do. When I told you all about it, we started doing it too.
Oh, I remember that book. The one that went, heads or tails, no hard feelings, right?
Yep, that's what the main character always said. I read one of those parts to you all. Everyone liked it, so we decided to solve our own arguments with a coin toss too. No matter how big or small.
That's how the fuck they need to solve the stimulus package. Are we getting it? It's fucking better than our fucking government. It's what's funny. Like, you crack and say it's shit, but it's better than what we're getting.
So that's how it went. We should be thanking you then. Because of that rule, we haven't gone our separate ways. Even with all our bickering.
Speaking of, I wanted to say something. Just to put it out there. Remember how I said I never got my unemployment? I saw on the news the other day. Death row inmates are getting unemployment. So they're paying, but they're not paying the people that actually need it. There's going to be so many stories. I told you, there's going to be so many stories that are going to go around. Because what they're trying to do is what I told you. Save face. Make it look like our state's doing better than this state, instead of actually admitting we're all fucked. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be a lot of work for us actors, but it's going to be crazy.
Truth is, the real reason I suggested it is because of something Miss Maria said to me.
Oh?
We'd often read that novel together.
Goddamn nose
When we
gone.
reached the coin toss scene, she saw how absorbed I was, patted my head and said, "Try to be like the main character." In other words, to be the kind of person who watches out for their friends no matter what, who sticks with them. I promised her I would. Now...
What if she just means she wants you to stick her finger under... Nope.
Now that I'm older, I finally understand.
That'd be so
I think
cool
she
if it was a
worried
sexual
that one
thing.
day we might have a fight that split us apart.
No.
We were orphans, the only family we had. Without each other, we'd have no one. So
Why
if
don't
you're going to
orphans
thank
play
anyone,
baseball now?
Thank Miss Maria. It's because of her that we've stayed together all these years.
Because they can't find home.
Miss Maria really has taught us so many things.
Huh?
Wait a minute. Since you clearly remember who told us about the coin toss, that means you also remember why we started using it in the first place.
Whoops.
I can't stop looking at them. It's the angle. It's the angle.
So why didn't you say it sooner?
Okay, now it's
I was
not.
going to, but none of you would budge. And I was hungry.
That's the reason? Jeez, you really do things at your own pace. Now stop keeping it to yourself and tell me what it is.
Okay. As soon as everyone's back. Looks like we'll be walking down memory lane tonight.
So they have a big history with each other, huh? It's weird, they don't seem the type to be doing these fucking insane murders, but they are. Alright, buddy, I'm out. I definitely think we did a good bit here. We got all the terms done, the DLC stuff done. We're tearing into it, man. It's a lot longer. I'm not trying to do these euphemisms. It's a lot longer than you think. It's a big game, but hopefully we can get it. And I think next time we come back, we'll be in town. And that's where the mechanics of things I didn't fully understand can come into play. And maybe you can teach me. Maybe we can figure this shit out together. But we're definitely tearing this up. I'm going to save and call it a day. Thank you so much for hanging out, Randy. I hope you're having a great day, buddy. Oh, man. Peace.